Today on Rappler. DOJ Chief Boying Remulla says he and the NBI are dealing with the improper autopsy of Kian de los Santos. President Marcos kicks off his infrastructure push with a 6 billion peso cancer center. OFW Representative Marisa Magsino says there must never be another case like Jullebee Ranara, who suffered a heinous death. A Taguig court junks the case against a Japanese fugitive, paving the way for deportation. Restaurant aggregator Zomato says goodbye to the Philippines. Grammy nominees highlight TikTok's sway in music discovery and consumption. And Kris Aquino is confident she'll get better after meeting her new doctor. A day after the revelation about the improper autopsy of Kian de los Santos, Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says he and the National Bureau of Investigation are already working on the matter. After re-examining Kian's body, forensic pathologist Dr. Raquel Fortun says the body was not properly examined by the Philippine National Police and the Public Attorney's Office. Fortun also says she recovered a bullet from Kian's neck area, which entered through the boy's back when he was killed. Meanwhile, when asked if the report will be submitted to the International Criminal Court or ICC, Remulla says, quote, "We are not members of the ICC anymore." But human rights and international law experts say a provision in the Rome Statute clearly says, quote, "Withdrawals from the statute shall not affect the duty to cooperate." President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. gives the nod for the construction of a 6 billion peso cancer center. This kicks off his infrastructure agenda that will rely more on private capital than his predecessor. The National Economic and Development Authority Board, chaired by Marcos, approves the University of the Philippines Philippine General Hospital Cancer Center project funded through a public-private partnership. The 3,000 square meter cancer center will be located within the UP-PGH campus in Manila. The building will have a capacity of 300 beds with 15 to 20 floors. The project was included in the final list of infrastructure projects released by former President Rodrigo Duterte's economic team in 2021. The UP-PGH treats 70,000 outpatients for cancer yearly, and 1,800 cancer beds are needed in Metro Manila by 2030 in order to meet demand. Overseas Filipino worker representative Marisa Magsino says there must never be another case of an OFW dying the way domestic worker Jullebee Ranara did.
Tungkol po dito sa nangyari kay Jullebee, ayaw po natin na mangyari pa pong uli ito. Huwag po nating i-add sa istatistika o numero ang karumal-dumal na pagkamatay ni Jullebee.
Party list lawmaker Magsino calls for a stronger bilateral agreement between the Philippines and Kuwait and suggests a Filipino lawyer be sent to collaborate with a Kuwaiti lawyer assigned to Ranara's case. Ranara, 34, was allegedly killed by the 17-year-old son of her employer in Kuwait. Magsino, citing Arab news reports, says Ranara was raped, impregnated, run over, burnt, and dumped in the desert. Kuwaiti authorities found her body in the desert. Philippine authorities have yet to release official incident reports of Ranara's killing. A Taguig court dismisses a light threats case filed against Japanese fugitive Toshiya Fujita. The court says it did not find probable cause against the accused. This paves the way for his deportation to face charges in his home country. Japanese news outlet Kyodo News earlier named Fujita as one of 4 Japanese in Manila wanted back home for a string of robbery cases. The development comes ahead of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s working visit to Japan this month. There are 17 Japanese under the Bureau of Immigration's custody. Philippine authorities are working on deporting them together at the request of Japanese authorities. It's official, Zomato leaves the Philippines. Without prior notice, the multinational restaurant aggregator signs off as of Thursday, February 2, and bids its goodbye to the country. On its website, it says, quote, "It has been a great run, but we have sadly stopped our operations here," adding they will still be accessible to customers in India and the United Arab Emirates. The countrywide closure comes more than 2 years after Zomato abruptly halted its Zomato Pro membership program in the Philippines in November 2020. The Pro program, for which members paid an annual fee, included exclusive discounts and deals for dine-in consumers. Zomato collates information from thousands of restaurants and food establishments across the Philippines. The service is an online database for foodies who wish to, quote, "explore top restaurants, menus, and view or post photos and food reviews." Grammy-nominated breakup song ABCDEFU by Gayle is the latest viral sensation to translate popularity on TikTok into chart-topping success and music industry acclaim. Several of this year's Grammy nominees, including R&B artist Mooney Long, rise in popularity after users post TikTok videos with their music. The short video app with more than 1 billion monthly active users emerges as one of the music industry's most powerful promotional platforms. On this year's Grammy list, Best New Artist nominee Omar Apollo sees his song Evergreen trend on TikTok. R&B artist Steve Lacy's Bad Habit helps him land 4 nominations. Even major stars like Lizzo benefit with her Grammy-nominated song About Damn Time used in more than 4.1 million user-created videos. Music industry analyst Tatiana Cirisano says TikTok has become, quote, integral to the way young people relate, discover, and consume music. Kris Aquino is in high spirits regarding her health, sharing she finds, quote, renewed confidence that her condition will get better after seeing a new doctor. In an Instagram post, Kris posts a montage of photos and clips of her medical procedures, her current hospital in the US, and a birthday surprise in bed. Kris thanks all her followers for their prayers and says that her new doctor is considered, quote, among the best. She says she waited 3.5 months to have a face-to-face consultation with him, but is confident that she made the right choice. She writes, quote, I do have a strong chance of getting better, with the hashtags #faithful and #grateful. On January 3, fans were happy to see Kris looking a bit better health-wise in her New Year Instagram post. Kris flew to the US in June 2022 and has been based there as she seeks treatment for 4 autoimmune diseases. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.